Right. Scheduling issues and swapped streams and stuff are now done, and we can get focusing on getting this car started. Because, for those of you that weren't here on Sunday, which was yesterday's stream, moved, genius, the car is turning over. The electrics are like almost installed, and we might hear signs of life today. It might just take a bit of tuning, but we're close. Either we're close to the car starting, or we're close to discovering that I am missing a piece. And if I am missing a piece, fuck me. Bear, Salty, Velasquez, Azar, welcome to the stream. Mindright, welcome to the stream as well, and good morning. Nobody clicked the link, by the way. How's the recovery, Mindright? Welcome to the stream. It's Tuesday, it's my first stream of the week, and this is all very confusing. Apologies to anybody whose stream streak broke, but it was out of my control. Hopefully you all got the message. Right, I think we're just going to have to keep tinkering today. If I could finish today's stream with an engine that runs, even if it runs and dies, or runs and catches fire, or runs and breaks, any of them's alright. As long as we hear the roar of an engine today, I'll consider this one a success. And I don't consider things a success very often. I'm a Leeds fan after all. So, let's get to it. I don't think we really have. I mean, we're getting like log jobs and stuff stacking up. Should I be focusing on making money as much as possible as well? Because if I let all of the log jobs sit for a week, then that's a week where the next one's not going to come in, right? I need to get this shit done so the timer starts, but I want to play with my new car. Is it too much to ask? I mean, there is a world where we can get the car set up, then we can start doing chores in the car. But yes, we are closing in on the first major goal. Rockers. Yeah, we were trying to brute force tune the rockers, weren't we? The valve timing or whatever. I need to do the distributor. What else does one have to do when tuning a vehicle? I need to do the wheel alignment, which I can't imagine is easy. But we're in. We've got 3 streams of my winter car remaining this week. And I'm positive... Hang on, let me just go turn the radio on briefly. I'm positive that we might actually be able to start playing the game after what feels like 150 hours of getting roadblocked by... At least the car doesn't fall in the pit now, so there is that. Right, listen. You ready? Let me just line him up. You can't be expecting me to respect a car that's not sat straight on the drive. Look. On Sunday, I sat and messed about with wiring so much that we at least have electric moving to the vehicle. We've got an AFR gauge, we've got the new panel, you know what I mean? But this is the problem. She doesn't want to start, which means there's going to be a lot of tinkering today, a lot of tuning. Say tuning. But it does turn the radio off every time I try it, because it thinks I'm switching to a new vehicle, despite the fact the vehicle has never, and hopefully will eventually run. That's why I switched to Doomhaus FM, it turns out, the fucking talk radios. Is that on every night there? Because that's frustrating if so. Okay. I mean, it's Saturday evening, right? It's not early enough to go to bed just yet, and we're not tired enough to go to bed just yet. But I might just have to tune. So what did I actually write on my to-do list? I need to tune the rockers up 10 turns at a time. And that's upwards, so mouse wheel down, right? think it was a 10, was it? God, this is going to be a process. Does anybody feel like they've got unlimited patience today? Because you're going to need it, I think. How was I even getting in here to do this last week? Do it this way, maybe. Were you 10s? Wouldn't it help if I could remember? Fuck this game. So that like chirping sound that you heard. No, it's not really a chirping sound, is it? It's like a tick 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 time. Sound. Maybe 9s. It wasn't 9s. You liar. You key pap. Trim, welcome to the stream. I'm not slacking. Oddly, I did more car stuff yesterday than I would do in an afternoon. I'm playing this fucking rubbish. Trim, good afternoon. It wasn't a 9. Is it a 10? Go on, what was the excuse? Somebody died, Trim. I hope you feel bad. So I want it up 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Suffer, Trim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Imagine Alkirion. Alkirion, good morning. Satan, good afternoon. Keep me busy then, I'm stressing. Sorry, keep my mind busy while I do this fucking mindless tuning rubbish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close to getting the car started, by the way. I'm doing some tinkering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Kieran, you're in green on my screen at the moment, and you look like Olga, which is disturbing. Right, how am I going to get to fucking air filters in the way? I could take the air filter off because it's not necessary. Hang on, oh, this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is up to 20 from base, or from the tightest. Does this still do the chirping, the tick, 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 tick sound? Hold. It is disturbing. Okay, also welcome to the stream, Dark. Please don't do the tick, tick, tick sound. Actually better. Dare we try and run that? I don't know. I've been watching the Forest playthrough, so I know something about the game on Fridays, and that game is an emotional roller coaster. Are you watching me get really excited and then have the bubble burst over and over and over again, Salty? God, I was so up and down on that fucking playthrough. I don't... Can I run it? Trouble is, I've only got X amount of attempts before my battery dies, then I have to drive to the shop and buy a new one. Right, I need to sit in the driving seat because I need to go for the pedals on this. Right, so the electrics are good. But it chokes out. I'm pumping the throttle, hence leaning over. So far, good morning. Okay. Let's be nice to the battery. Now, is there a chance that I'm missing some wire somewhere? That game, you talk about emotional rollercoaster. That's exactly what that game was. It would get me super excited about some mechanic or revelation or other, and then just look me in the eye and pop the fucking excitement bubble over and over and over again. Saying that, I really struggled in the Forest on Friday. Whew. I don't know what we're going to do there. Right. So, the we're, what, 10 up from base in the... No, 11 up from base, I think, in the first game. Was it 18? I can't remember. We're up to 20 now, and it at least isn't, like, clicky-clacking. Game drops Corporation's bad and just looks at you like Brendan Fraser from The Whale. Happy with this? Is that a bolt that's not... I'm just looking down here for any cables that might be... Is that a bolt that's not in? It is. Oh, hang on, what are you? What are you attached to? I spotted a rogue bolt. Spotted a bolt there as well. No, that's not a bolt, that's a pin. Oh, there's bolts on the back of the fucking steering, the support link things. Go on then. 1 to 15, Velasquez. What bolt size is this? Mr. Sassy, maybe it's a 9. Go on, 1 to 15. Get it right first time, I'll give you a pink name in Discord. 6, he says. Alright. Nope. Got him. Alright, let's go up from 6, I think. We'll go 7. Watch this being 9. 8. No. 9. No. I guess they're kind of big because they're pretty substantial, aren't they? It's like it's a suspension piece, so usually the suspension pieces are pretty major. It's... Salty said 12 and it was a 12. You know what, Salty, I'd give you the pink name for that, but we'd already been through half of the options when you said... You built more cars than me, how could you not know? I mean, I've not built this car, right? Alright, that's fixed a problem I didn't know I had, but now I fixed it. Lovely. I was looking to see if there is anything that obviously... I am still worried that the radiator doesn't have a bolt on it. Fine, you enjoy the orange. Respect. The radiator... part of me swears the radiator has a... Or should have a... A bolt to it like the first game. But the radiator not being bolted up wouldn't make a difference to the thing not starting, would it? I don't know. But if you look, with a fresh wiring mess, there's no part on the radiator that wants wiring up. Oh, what was that? That was battery positive, wasn't it? Is there already? Did I already wire the radiator up? Oh, I did, but it's not bolted in. Look. Oh fuck! If these wires need bolting in, then I'm in trouble. You feel like a horrible salesman asking everybody. That's how this works, though, Velasquez, right? Honestly, I've been trying to organise... Velasquez is wondering whether anybody would like to join him for a Stardew group Doomhaus run, by the way. I've been trying to organise shit in this place for 10 years. And it has never once been easy to do. There we go, alright, so the radiator did want bolting in. So that explains it. Never talked to me. Exactly, see? Trim says that until he needs something organising, and then suddenly he talks to me again. Henry, welcome to the stream as well. Henry and Trim in the same room. Imagine. I like how we called Trim Henry, as in based on KCD, for so long that Sothan thought that Trim had named his first child Henry. Sothan. The only person that I know played it in the Doomhaus is Chris Mankit and Mina and stuff. But yeah, Mina and I only played it for like a month or something as well. It's not like we're big players. So, either the distributor... But I don't know if... Would the car start without a distributor, I wonder? I think it would. But obviously it would... No, because... Don't answer these questions, please. Please don't answer these questions. I'm just thinking aloud. I'm wondering if you could have the distributor timing so bad that the car wouldn't start. I don't know. But maybe if I take it to its extremes we can get it to chirp. The distributor is the thing that takes the charge from the ignition and then spreads it evenly between the 4 spark plugs. Freshworth Henry is the name of my kid cousin, and that's where that came from. Trim, as the victim of Sothan, do you believe that in any way? Okay, put the distributor up to the max. I think the engine's going to have to be running for it to start chirping, though. I think. No, because we have had a bad distributor that stalled the car in the past, right? Alright, I'm going to go for another attempt. Ignition's on, choke's out. Guerrilla radio. Okay, before we start panicking and assuming the battery's died, there's an explanation for this. It could be that the distributor in its current setting is so bad that it's not even giving enough energy to start the fucking internal combustion part that we're looking for. I'll look at Doomhaus FM on. Build the Doomhaus plantation. Have I gone the wrong way with this? Jesus. No. Just because Trim boasts a healthy stool, it doesn't mean he gets a say on the inner machinations of my hamster wheel. If I had a penny for every time somebody said that in this chat, Sothan, I'd be like, what shall I do with this penny? What shall I do with this penny? You'll hear it when you're no longer missing the essentials. What? Is there a help in there, Bear? Or a reminder, or a nudge or something? Bear, how dare you? He's just a man that doesn't respect boundaries, Trim. Okay, so I'm going to turn it, I don't know, maybe 4 turns in this direction. Okay, I think the battery died. Who's done this? Is it 8s for the battery, I think? Never have the negative in by itself. Please say the battery's not died. Please say the battery's not died.
Jumalauta!
Congratulations, everybody! You've unlocked a trip to the shop! Piss. I guess we'll sleep. We'll get ready for the long day ahead. Which includes cooking some tea, I think. What are we having? You've got a lot of options. You've got pack 1 of sausages, pack 2 of sausages, pack 3 of sausages, or pack 4 of sausages. Big decision. I'm going to stand here until somebody's decided 1, 2, 3, or 4. No P words in sight. I could go and get some from the shop, but that'll be tomorrow. I'm not having any chips, Bear. It's too expensive. Pack 3, and I will not hear otherwise. Is that? That's the one I'd have picked. Oh, I should have looked at it and said, really? But I didn't. Esprit d'escalier, as the Italians would say. Right, I'm going to get the optimal sausage cooking strategy. They've got to be just so. Sothan, you were on about building a sundial in every game. I think we can tell, at least based on the kitchen light, that it's dark with our new, Timmy, welcome to the stream, and good morning. I can say good morning now, Timmy, instead of Sunday, where I got terribly confused what time it was for everybody. Oh, it's glad when you have one of these occasions looming, it's always nice when it's done right. You can get back to... Like when I got home last night, it still didn't feel done. And when I went to bed, it still didn't feel done. But now I'm actually sat back in a routine. He was watching Twitch in VR. How does that work? Does that mean you could see from behind my camera? I always thought the best use of a VR headset would be to sit on your couch and have it simulate a massive cinema. Like, to me, that was the obvious best use case of VR, but you never hear anybody talk about... I don't know, you probably can do it, but... Why is that not, like, why did that not take off? I don't understand. I guess you got to wear something on your face, which is not terribly comfortable, but I think that experience, wearing something on your face, would be better than the opposite. I suppose you'd have to be on your own, wouldn't you? But it's VR.
Luton got 10 points deducted for paying against 160 Englannin puntaa in secret. If Chelsea got the same treatment that the likes that Luton got for that, Chelsea would get 2970 points deducted for 47,5 miljoonaa Englannin puntaa, but instead we got our transfer ban suspended for 2 years. Sucks to suck, I guess.
They got 10 points deducted for paying agents 160 quid in secret. Did they really? If Chelsea got the same treatment that Luton got, Chelsea would get 2,970 points. Oh, it's nice to be able to afford lawyers, right? Fucking hell. Right, 8 AM. We're off to shop. I'm off to go buy some batteries. I'm going to go buy every battery I can see. Oh. It's a 2-year transfer ban. This is why the Premier League sucks now. You can't even cheat. Oh, it's a year ban, I guess. That's fucked. A suspended ban for 2 years. What does that mean? As in suspended, is in like a suspended sentence where if there's any infraction it goes back up to 2 years? Or then you're in bother again, I suppose. Or there's about 8 meanings of the word suspended in this case, right? Oh, suspended for 2 years, I see. Cat's good afternoon. Why is there a delay of it? What's the theory there? Are you really not going to start, you stupid British piece of shit? Pump in, pump in, pump in, pump in, pump in. Fine. For those that are just arriving, we're still working on the tuning, but we tuned so hard that we flattened the battery. So now we're going to the shop. So we can prep for it. It wouldn't be fair to ban us straight away, otherwise we'd have the yeah, imagine. That's like at school if you were going to get caned, right? And the teacher's like, right, I'm going to cane you, but if you want, you can go home for an hour and prep as much like padding and that around your arms as possible so that you barely feel the punishment. I wish Leeds could afford to get away with stuff like that. And we got a fucking 15-point deduction for going into administration. And then another 10 points after it. Lovely. To spread the year across the time when the window is closed anyway. Yeah. Have a break from your suspension in January. It is different, Trim, I know. I was being facetious. You got no money ahead. That's what I'm saying. I said, don't forget, I said I led into it by saying I wish we had money to get away with stuff. I feel like it's an odd one to strip away points. Oh shit, the bed. I'm very fucking cold. Fucking Dougie arrives and I immediately start shivering. Am I suffering the old sorbet curse again? What do? Just rev the bollocks off it until it starts warming up? This fucking car never warms up. Okay, I need body temperature to start showing a tiniest little bit of colour at the bottom, on the left of the bar. I've only shivered once. There we go. Alright, we're fine. 30 inches of snow. I'm going to say 30 inches of snow is proper burying your house level, right? That's a day off sick if ever I've heard one, Dougie. Congratulations. See, this is the this highlights what level of snow is exciting for people, right? So when people that live in like really, really snowy countries roll their eyes at people that get excited over a little bit of snow. If I was to say that's a day off work, surely, and Dougie was to return and say, no, our country can handle it, that's a sign that you're not really able to have the conversation about us being excited for getting 2 inches of snow, right? You know what I mean? Given everybody likes to wear the dong about their weather. As if relativity doesn't come into things. Not relative, you know what I mean. Inches, what, 2.7 centimetres or something? Yeah, what would it be? About, I don't know, cat's about 60, 70 centimetres? I mean, a picture would help, Dougie, that's true. I got 12 to 17 inches over the weekend, not bad. It snowed more than I'd ever seen yesterday, but it was over 32 Fahrenheit, so none of it stuck. That's just delightful looking rain at that point, so. Paula, good morning. Why's the car making such loud noises? I think the blower's partly to do with it, and also, God, I'm sat really far forward because I've got my FOV wrong. The car feels like it's about to start for those that are just joining. I'm just nipping to go and get some batteries because I've burnt the one out that we've got. Do I need anything else while I'm in town? Oh, I should have made a postal order. That's what I was going to do, isn't it? Piss ass. Sorry, Tane, I was shivering at the time. I feel like it's an odd one to strip away points for administration, thus likely leading to losing money. It is, yeah, but it's kind of like Trim says, you can't really afford to fight it at that point. So there needs to be a punishment for clubs that take massive financial risks. Like, it does actually genuinely, it forces clubs to not be so stupid and so reckless with their finances. But should you accidentally fall into that situation, the punishment is pretty lethal. But it's just on the owners at that point, right? And then it's up to them to sell up and fuck off. Look at that beautiful sunrise. This is a new week in my winter car, where we're going to end up with a car that starts Yep. I'll have a look after Dougie, yeah? Or at least when I park up or something. What day is it? Sunday? Ooh, we could watch the ice racing. Are we having it? Oh, hang on a minute. While the sun's up, let me just take a trip out. I want to see how the ice racing works. Shall I just take part alongside them in the sorbet? They'll never see me coming. One of my worst snow stories is also one that I fondly remember. It snowed 70 centimetres in 4 or 5 hours while I was out with a shitty car trying to drive home at 3 AM. Nothing but the bigger roads was ploughed, not a single road inside town. Didn't even have a place to park because it was either road or impassable. You freeze to death, cats. I feel like we'd know. They're adventures, them, though. Oh, I can hear the cars. Forgive me, everybody. It's suddenly, since going to see it the other day, it's suddenly become my dream to be an ice racing turbo legend. Do I have any beers in the sorbet? Ah, fuck, I'm about to go home. Kronos' Facebook page, Project Kronos, just changed its name to Kronos. Wow, my hopes and dreams are ruined. Wait, why? Something change is fine. I'm so looking forward to just a sleepy little private set. I'm excited about that. Oh, the 200-person tight-knit. Oh. I'm going to check if Eric and Kitten are working today. No. Or something. Thought they were developing a new MMO. I'm Turbo Handsome Truth, that's what you were saying. Well, I thought this shit was starting today. Where is everybody? I'm trying to get upset at the most benign things lately, but it hasn't been going very well. It makes me really fucking angry. You need to use social media more so then. Ooh, hello. Hey, look. It's beginning. It's starting. Right, everybody, pick a number between... Is this what this is? Yeah. 33, 10, 26, 37, 13, or 12. I don't want to go too close because these dickheads will get me. Oh, Thandy is racing, look. Trim says... Satan says 26. 6-4, welcome to the stream, says 13. Bear says 12. I'm going to be a Thandia fan. I'm going 13 as well as 6-4. I think... oh, God, that's my Discord colours, though. Trim says 33. There isn't a 20, I'll carry on a less. August says 37. August, welcome to the stream. It's a bit of a weird time to stream. Oh, this is the best. I'm so excited. Just going to be our thumbnail for the day. Cats is on team 13 as well. Paula says 26. Come on, God, that noise is so loud. Is that a rivet? No. Oh, this is so fucking cool. Right, good luck, everyone. How do I know where the end is? Oh shit, I need to know if I'm freezing to death. Okay. Where'd he go? I'm assuming the end's over here somewhere, right? Yeah, this guy's got a checkered flag, yellow flag, look. They will do laps, I'm sure. Where'd he go? What? Oh, there's so many crashing. 4 cars just crashed. One was yellow as well. Is Thandia still going? I think he is. Come on, Thandia. Yeah, I think that's like the... yeah, I'm assuming this guy with his flag is the ending, right? But we'll have the... we'll have the scorecard at the end, won't we? Nice safe study. If we hadn't left in bad terms, we could get sponsored by Food240. Yeah! Woo! Alright, Thandia is... kaput, it seems. There's 3 cars, 1, 2, 3 over there. Satan, I've lost 2 jobs in this game now. That's you in fair. Augur, if your fucking character in this game has a driving licence, then I need to leave Finland ASAP. I'm going to go live in... I think I'll go west, not east. I could go north, actually. I'll go to Norway. I went to prison, Satan. The first taxi job I lost because I was too inactive. And the second one, I was about to finish my probation... No, I think I just finished my probation period, then went to prison. Okay, somebody's got back on their wheels. Thandir is like crawling towards it seems. Alright, what number's that? 33 in the lead. Trim is currently in the lead. Is Thandir back on in the race here? I'm starting to worry about us that picked Thandir. Here he comes. $26. Did anybody go 26? Satan and Paula, I've got bad news. Where's the leading pack? That's Thandir, right? Leading pack's over by that side. We should have like a fucking prediction points leaderboard. Thandir, hello! We should have like a prediction points leaderboard or something where Trim is going to get a point in this right now. We'll have some fucking leaderboard. You know what the Doomhaus is like? Everything has to be some stupid fucking competition. Who's in the lead? Right, this is the leading pack. I don't know how many laps they're going to do. The Beatles in the lead again, black and orange. Ah, they've slowed down, look. So they do 3 laps. Are they going to start making their way home? Oh, this is... I can't fucking wait for this. I couldn't see it either, Trim, honestly. What do you mean dodgy camera work? The car's like going beep, 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 beep across the screen, so I tried to get it smooth, but it wasn't happening. Wait, 6-4's not even here to do the times. I don't think it was 33 that came in first, though, was it? I think we might have to wait until they're all in. But how are we going to wait until they're all in if Boyo over there is on his roof? Was it 37? It was the Black Beetle, wasn't it, Bambalam? Was it Black Beetle, Augur? The black one with an orange line on it. And that was 37. Fucking Augur goes and gets himself a prediction point. In our new system we've just invented. Alright. Should I, just so we can confirm it on the score sheet, should I head over there and try and help that guy back onto his wheels? You mean blue name? You're not won yet. Right, I'm going to take the risk. There's Thandir. That should be him finishing, correct? No, he's got another lap to do yet. Am I risking my life here for the sake of Doomhaus bullshit? Sorry, lads. I'm going out on an active ice rally course. We need the final times. If I can work out how to read them. Problem is, though, this guy crashed on the first lap, right? So we're going to have to... Is this another car? Oh no, it's a bloke with a side. I thought there was a car upside down. Right, where's Boyo that's tipped over around here somewhere? Oh, I see him. Oh shit, there's a car coming behind me. Stubble, get off the road, get off the road, get off the road. Don't wreck my sorbet. Oh no, there isn't. It's him on his right. Alright, this is going to be very fucking loud. Are you all prepared? Can't park there, mate. Shouldn't make that joke. Sorry, mute. he gonna... It's a tortoise beak. Take your foot off the gas, you knobhead. Yeah, was that your card, Bear? Did you have 12? Who designed the colour scheme? It is Mr. Blobby's colour scheme, isn't it? I mean, I did warn everybody it was going to be loud. It's up to you to mute at that point, right? Is that what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to be, like... I'm going to have to play recovery. What if somebody crashes on my race, though? Am I going to have to finish the race and then go out and... Oh, shit, it's coming again. Wait, there's 2 cars. Oh, shit, the next race has started. Stop there! Okay, this is frightening. There's some... a fucking active ice race. There's somebody on the track in their grandma's car. Stop. I mean, if you're not going to listen to me when I say something needs muting... Oh, shit. Mr. Blobby's coming up behind me. Oh, fucking hell. We're alright, we're alright. It's not even Mr. Blobby. That is. I need to just get around this corner so I get back off the track. Right. Augie, you're going to benefit from this. Write like some kind of formatted list in Discord of people who have prediction points. And I think you might be putting your name at the top to start off with. Okay, we're off the track. We're safe, we're safe. There's another leg going after this, though. Also, I'm going to die of alcohol withdrawal, which is not the best. So August said, what, 37, which was the Black Beetle. And if it is just a simple case of coming in first, then it should have the Black Beetle's name. Yeah. 37-1. Congratulations to Auger. Auger has a prediction point. Congratulations. And I, messing about on the track, have missed the next fucking race. Do I have any beers in the back before we start planning doing the next prediction? Oh, we do? Good. Alright, we can just sit here and drink beer all afternoon, I think. And that's what we should do. Just Auger 1, Auger, yeah, that's fine. Just as simple as predictions. Right then, team. It's time to get yourself on the leaderboard with a prediction point. You can have multiple people on the same car, so don't worry. Are these the... We'll maybe wait until they... We'll maybe wait until they come out. And as they're coming out, then we'll start picking numbers, so you can have a look at the cars in question. It was number 37. So, did you pick 37? Need a piss though. This guy picks 26. Look at it, as if we can't. Honestly, man's the devil. Armchair Racers leaderboard. I can have a look at these screenshots now, Dougie. Holy shit, the piles. If you want to click Discord and have a look at pictures of Dougie's piles, now's the time to do it. I'm not going to get run over, am I? Alright, I think we're on for the next race now. As they all come in, I think it's time for the next leg. Are these numbers different? We need to see these numbers change, don't we? These might just be the numbers for the last leg. That has changed, hasn't it? Did that just change? That just changed, didn't it? Yes, alright, we're lining up, everybody. Everybody pick a number between 37, 33, 10, 12, 40 or 41. Everybody's picking. 41, 40, 12, 10, don't get run over. 33-37. Alright, the guesses are coming in. Bear your mate's back. Yeah, but if he's got the same number as you have, Augur, if you think about it, he can't catch you up if it wins. If he just keeps copying you, then he can't. It's impossible for him to beat you. It benefits you. This is representing Velasquez and Augur. Number 40 for Bear. Mr. Blobby representing 12. 10 is 6-4. 33 for Sothan and 37 for Sin. Good luck. Right, what we're looking for is him to go and sky it on that first corner. It's the East European group. Yeah, they've all made it on the first corner, all 6. Good luck, team. Whoa, somebody spun out. Recovered though. Made it around the first corner. There is a car. It looks like Mr. Blobby for Bear is in the lead at the moment. Number 40. Is there a 42? 41 maybe? Mr. Blobby is in the lead. No, sorry, Mr. Blobby for Polar. So it ends sync. The other cars can go bye, bye, bye. Oh, Mr. Blobby took a really tight line there. Bear's cheerleading Yeppe. Is that how you say it? Polar in the lead after the first lap. 41 in second and 33 in third. Augur and Velasquez's car is... Who's that at the back? I think that was Sothan. No. There's another sum at 3. Is there a 13? What are we doing? We paid money for this game, right? And we're all sat spending our Tuesday, like, daytimes. Desperately engaged in a game that none of us are even playing, even the person streaming. Polar's still in the lead. Augur and Velasquez still looking to catch up. Oh, Polar spun out. Mr. Blobby has spun out. Augur and Velasquez now in the lead. A good strong lead into round 2. I think there's 3 laps, right? 41 in the lead. 33 and 37, I believe. Satan's now taking 3rd. And who's this trailing at the back? It's Bear. For all Bear's cheerleading, it's not paid off. Alright, it looks like Augur and Velasquez have got a very, very strong lead right now. Nobody's spun out just yet. Got 2 dry. Yeah, but that's more weight. They're very slow around that corner. Oh, who's that? Oh! 2 drivers off the track. 1 spun out. It's carnage at the back. Polar retakes 3rd. Can they take this corner safely though? Or are they going to spin out like Polar did on the last one? Polar might get overtaken there. Clip the edge. Augur and Velasquez still in the lead on the final stretch. And for now, I can only assume they've taken the gold. Augur and Velasquez would appear to get a point. Why have we turned My Winter Car, a game we've been looking forward to for years, into marbles?
Voi vittu Jeppe.
Hang on, Augur, hang on. I'm assuming now they're all finished that we'll have the results. And the winner is... I mean, that doesn't say who won, that just says qualifications, right? Ah, we saw that Augur and Velasquez won, it's fine. But it does mean that they're into the final. When's the final? Yeah, there you go, 41-1. It says on this sheet, 41 wins. And 41 goes into the finale, which happens at... Is that noon? Surely it's way past noon. No wonder he came last with a name like that. Ooh, Kalkunainen? Wait, I thought 33 came. I don't know. Right then. The finale should be... That wasn't the final, was it? Was that the final? Oh, it was. That was the final. Not only did Auger and... Oh, that's the... Yeah. Not only did Auger and Velasquez pick the winner, they also picked the winner of the entire competition. Alright, currently Auger is leading. We're going to have to wait until next week to start doing that again. That was stupid. Not yet, Auger, fucking hell. It's not a one-day thing. I don't know when we're going to do that. It'll be next Sunday. We should have really done this yesterday as well. I was too busy working on the car. Did I get my beers back? I don't think I did. Yeah, I think it's over. Given the last race was at noon, and it's now 2 PM. Right, that was silly. I like that. No, you're not getting another Sunday stream. I can't believe we've turned this game into fucking marbles, though. That's essentially what just happened there. Alright, let's go back to town. I need to go get a battery, then we're going home to see if we can get this car to start. And I'm not going to watch this one either. I mean, it's Sunday for some people right now, Walker. Don't you know how time zones work? Is Sothan in? Can I see if Sothan's in from here? He might be, actually. Or maybe just stop off at the apartment and check if Sothan's in on the way to the shop. I can see Cousin in the trees. His cousin killed someone. That's just a bush. That's not even Cousin, is it? Press 1 to help Cousin. Press 2 to leave him to rot and freeze to death under a tree. You know what to do. You've already had your ears deafened by one person I helped today. Satan actually says help him. Auger says leave him to rot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, what do we do now? Threaten to help him and then leave him to rot. Dealer's choice. Fuck that guy. He ruined my summer car. Would have got all the achievements in that game if it wasn't for that knobhead. And his inability to not kill his own family members. Which is one of the worst human traits. Right, please, Sothap, just be in so I can sell you some Keelia. This stuff's rotting in the packet. Oh, he is he? Okay, we've got leaflets to deliver, but I'd rather not. I can make a tiny bit of money. How many have we got? How many do we give him? I suppose, because we see him so rarely, I might as well give him as much as I've got. Do we even drink with him? I've missed you. There you go. How's that? Any good? I already know it's good. Where did you get these from? Yeah. I'll go get you some more. If we swear not to drive home on the... I've got some shit sucking to do, haven't I? Can we do a shit suck while I'm in town? I probably should, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's make good use of our time while we're in town. And then I can go home with a load of new batteries and some money in my pocket. I'll just do a quick shit suck. So it's at 160 at the moment. 2 So 160 plus 160 is 300. So that means that 300 plus 100 and... plus one other bottle will take it to 420. Will you adjust your prices, man?
Jumalauta!
Thank you, lovely. You've had 5 ads. Twitch Turbo's getting annoying. Wait, you've got Twitch Turbo and you're still getting ads, Balaskis? That's brutal. Is it worth having 2 more QU bot? It's not, is it? We'll save that. Sell it another day. I do need to eat and drink, though. I was wondering what you meant by Twitch Turbo is really getting annoying now. Is there such thing as a quick shit suck? You know what, Dougie? Couldn't be asked to pay for that bullshit. It was actually extremely useful when I had it. Oh, ads about Twitch Turbo, I see. As long as you watch enough Twitch, it kind of pays for itself, I think. I'm assuming YouTube Premium's the same. But it is part of the overall problem on the internet, where everything now is... And I'm not going to say the word that everybody says, because I'm sick of hearing it at the moment, but the principle of making a product unusable, or borderline unusable, and then paying you to make it usable again. Twitch is very good at that lately. Right, which shit suck is this? Is it this man? It's not. Alright. Enfeesification. I prefer that to the other one. We obviously need a term for it, but for some reason that just feels a little bit too... I'd rather like a dictionary term than an internet one, if that makes sense. Right, so I assume it's the other one next to the football pitch, right? We could have that sucked in no time. Actually, while I'm here, as this dickhead... Oh, hang on. The sorbet's not going to start, is it? Got a pimple, had a phone, had a Fanta, had a Mario head. Man, have you sold that? Fuck it, she still hasn't sold it. What am I paying you for? Right, I need to... I'm supposed to... Yes, hello. Give me a table. I'm going to waste money on this, as I always fucking do. Thank you for the table. Will you sell my fan belt? How much should I accept for this fan belt? £8. Can't wait to sell it for £8. Honestly, I'm going to be unbelievably happy to get 8 friggin' marks for that. It's not worth the effort, is it? Alright, sorbet. I'm just going to pray that you start when I get back. I could leave it running, you know. Would that be irresponsible to leave the sorbet running while I go and do a shit suck or two? I'll have a few beers before we leave, though. Should get some parts from the PSK pile. I mean, I should at this point, right? Because it's all right there. Like body, but then again, body panels might be a little bit too big to sell. Sorbet, I'm going to leave you running. I'm going to trust that you won't die. Because if I turn it off, then it won't start again. Sorry, Pimple had phone, had Fanta ad, and a Mario ad. They've got a horrible PR team. Pressuring views into it will make them actually buy Twitch Turbo. That's the way it works now, though, right? And you know why they do it? Because it works. I really feel like we might actually be at the point where the internet as a 24-hour entertainment platform breaks. Like, I know that there's like click-worthy trends on YouTube of people saying, I'm going analog, and all of that rubbish. But this crackpot theory I've had for 10 years, where the internet, where we're all going to look back on that period in the first 20 years of the 21st century and be like, oh God, remember when all we did was just sit around and look at the internet all day? And we all went really pale and depressed. I mean, that's the first symptom, is that right? When that started getting spread around. Because it feels like it's like deliciously unusable at the moment, and it's nice. We've gone from the internet is surprisingly good for entertainment to not using the internet for at least 10 minutes a day is surprisingly good for your health. What fuel are we up to? Nearly full tank. Yeah, we've got room for this. Just need to wait for the brakes. Can't cope with Sea of Thieves music at this time. Yeah, that's true. Got more time to deal with the flea market. Turn on your lights. And if we all decided to not use the internet anymore, who would truly suffer? The 4 companies that own everything on the internet and politicians. And it became just something that we use for utility instead of entertainment. I think I'd be alright with that. But Studley, how can everybody lie to us if we're not looking at it? Fucking talk radio. Watch this, Dougie. This is going to be the fastest shit suck you've ever seen. Back onto his drive. Bang! I think I might have killed him. Have I run the guy over? I was so confident I might run him over. Oh, Dougie. It's all gone wrong. Whose fault is this? Somebody take responsibility. Now my glow plugs have gone cold. Right, calm. Okay, none of these... Oh God. Glow box. Fastest shit suck you've ever seen. I think I might have packed a little bit close to Boyo's chair though. Hang on. Is he alive still? Yeah, I can see him in there. He's fine. Everybody shut up. We've even got time to get this done before the midstream break. That's how fast this is going to be. Get in there. Lovely. Told you everyone, it's slightly loud. Activities go. Excuse me for making it even louder. Go stand over here and have a cig. Now I know that Cousin's in the hedge, I don't need to worry about him becoming a problem either. Would I, though, Bear, subject the Doomhaus to an entire stream of me just carting single components into the flea market and pressing 10 marks on all of them? I would, yeah, that's true. In fact, I can't really think of a great deal I'd like to do more. But that's what this game is, right? It's a big monotony simulator. Until suddenly you're in a rally, and then it's too much. Which, again, you could say the same about the internet, right? It's just all monotony, 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 and then suddenly you're at a rally. Sir! How much poo have you even got in there? Thank you, friend. There you go, Dougie. How loud was that? Not loud. How long was that? Think of it as a win-win. It's money and better frame rate. This is true. Yeah, I was saying the other day in Discord, I actually think my frame rate has suffered more since I turned the massive pile of scrap at home, or all of the massive piles of scrap, into a car. Longer than it should have been. No one's ever said that to me before. That's good money in the pocket, though. We're now up to 6.5 grand. Can we, please, just a little, just drop it, just nicely place it in the, if only it would let me just a tiny smidge just to the, it's not important, I just, for the aesthetic purposes, would like it to if we could just a tiny little bit, no, not like that, just nudge, that's too far in that corner, and it's not sitting flush. If we can just find it in our hearts, topless gun, to drop it in there so it actually fits flush, because it's very stressful to think that you've left it and it's not tidy. We're nearly there, topless. If it just allow your game, just one quick, because I'm worried that the guy trips, like his wife, she's not well and she's on a stick, and if she was to walk out here and this would not be flat and she'd fall over it, I'd feel very guilty. Now that's a good start, but it's not quite in there just yet. First try. Why did he look at it like that? Look at me like that. I'm not dropping it in there. Because I'd have to go in after it, and I've been in one of those before. Very briefly. Before there was a newspaper article on the screen. Right, let's get back to the sorbet before it's used all of its fuel. Tell you what I'm going to do. So we don't have this problem again. I'm going to park the shit truck where it goes. On next door's drive. I like parking here because it's out of my way, and it's also ready for the next time this guy needs his poo sucking. Does require a bit of better driving than I'm capable of, though. First try, lovely, and we are done. Dougie, from picking up the truck to getting that shit suck done, the whole thing was done in 38 seconds. You can't really argue. If you don't believe me, look at your clock. It's dark though. Go walk, pick up the sorbet. Can even stop off at the care home. If only Martin was here, he'd be able to tell us if we're going the right way. Right, good start. We're getting more familiar with how the ice road trucking thing works. Ice racing. We've done a shit suck. We're about to go buy a battery. We're probably working towards getting the valve timing correct. What was we faffing with? The distributor. That's the thing that needs faffing with. And I'm feeling pretty low focus today, so I'll take that. That's a series of positive bullshit that's gone on. Now, we need to go to PSK. Somebody say the word ladder for me, just real quick. But only if you're incredibly intelligent and handsome. Bear, I'm going to need you to pick lunch. Schmidt's welcome to the stream. No, not Larder. That's about 300 miles to the east. I say lunch, what time is it? It's fucking 6 PM, it's tea time. Schmidt's out. Where's Scotty? Did I take so much money from Scotty that he's died? Is that what happens if you play enough blackjack with Scotty? You take so much money that he offers his soul that clearly belongs to the devil is void. He's not in. Is Uncle in? Why none of these doors work? Have I got... Uncle's in. You alright, Uncle? I'll put your telly on. Enjoy. Imagine that. You just sat going crazy. Okay, the sorbet's still running. You beautiful little car. You just sat dying one afternoon in a care home and some disembodied head comes through the wall and turns your telly on, then leaves. Yeah, he was a big drinker and smoker in the first game, Velasquez. And he's not doing so well now. And he's lost a shitload of weight as well. Question. Is there any fat characters in this game that had like Uncle's shape? Is everybody in 99 skinny? Oh, I'm parked outside the flea market. Okay, never mind. Also, there's the guy on the piano in there. That's fine. Also, there's Maynard and Gwynblade. That's fine. Never mind. Now let's go buy a battery. And Bear suggested we have soup. I thought somehow Topless had a cull for a second there, but no. Maybe Uncle wasn't actually supposed to be that thin, it's just like Uncle's hat on a thinner... One of the only frames that are in it. Eric too, that's true. Yeah, and Keaton from that side of the... Yeah, that's true actually. Don't worry, we've still got our big lads. Right. Put some fuel in, get some batteries. What time is it? Yeah, we should be able to have this. This should be just about right. I'm going to leave you running again, even when I put fuel in. Was everybody taught that leaving the engine running when you fuel in the car was a bad thing? 200 max, please. 8402. Or do we just assume it's bad? I don't think I was ever told it was. I think it just feels like it should be, so we just assume it is. And I'm sure there's some, like, rare cases where it could be dangerous. Look at that overtake there, right ahead of a corner. People are morons. This is not nearly as thirsty as I thought it was. Why did I think it was at like half a tank or something? Less money for me. People are animals. Do you think if they were animals, they'd default to more reckless behaviour and not more cautious behaviour? It's illegal to cold idle longer than 2 minutes. What does cold idle mean in that sense, Bear? Just going to check I'm not going to my overdraft. Take it with Darwin. That, and we're alright. Alright, we're not spending as much as we're getting in. Lovely. Right, is Martin in? And Martin's not in here for the midstream break. We'll go have the break with Dougie, I think. Salty, first job. I need some batteries. Car batteries, that is. I should actually get them all prepped, shouldn't I? 1, 2. Where are you? You're one of the people that we collect logs from, Velasquez. Or drop logs off too. Salty, $1,000. Alright. Where am I going to put these? I'll pop them on here for remind me. Yeah, you live in one of the houses to the north. Are you actually a carpenter, or is this like Augur, a Jesus arc that you're going on? Right, Bear said he wants soup. Lovely. Salmon soup for Bear Shaggy Dan, if you could. This is going to sort us out for our midstream break. I'm going to go sit with Dougie for the break as well. Look, he's lonely over there. This is our boss, by the way, that I got sacked by earlier.
Hyvää päivää! Mitä saisi olla?
I said I'd like a soup, please, Shaggy Dan, if that's it. Thank you.
Kiitoksia! Tarjoilija tuo pian pöytään.
Lovely, thank you. Oh, you got a degree in carpentry. I didn't know that about you. Oh God, you're gonna have to listen to Dougie on the phone.
Petski. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Petski Teffelgren. Yes. Okay. Yes, I have time. Please tell me what you need.
Hello, Salty. I'm just gonna grab my beers. Do I have some? I do.
Okay.
That adds to my Velasquez law. Shaggy Dan, tidy that up quick.
Okay. Well, yes, I am interested to help. Yes. But so did I understand that if I send you 20,000
This is the worst midstream break ever.
you will send me 25,000 mark back.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Can travel. Yes.
Dougie's taking over. I'm just gonna go grab a drink.
Okay. Well, yes, I'll talk to with my secretary, and he can take this matter in his hands. Yes. Okay. Yes. Of course we will help you. Yes. 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 Okay. Bye. Bye. Petski puhelimessa. Moikka Teija. Joo, hei Teija kuule. Sulla oli se yksi tuttu, ketä on zumba-ohjaaja. Eikö ollut? Joo, just se. Siitä sä puhuit. Niin kato, kun mä oon vähän miettinyt, mahtaisiko sitä sun zumba-ohjaaja tuttua saada tänne meidän työpaikalle, niin vetää kato meidän työntekijöille vähän
ja
zumbaa.
tänne tilattiin niin. Tämmönen annos.
Joo, kato, mä ajattelin, että se tekis hyvää.
No niin, hyvää ruokahalua.
Paikat liikkeelle niin vähän. Joo. Juu, kato, kyllä meillä on täällä semmosia hyvin nohevia urheilijanuorukaisia on tässä töissä täällä ja varmasti innostuisivat. Niin vähän zumpaa. Yes. Sä otat selvää milloin hänelle sopii ja olla yhteydessä siitä. Kiitos paljon. Palata, moi! Petski puhelimessa. No hei Marjatta. No kyllä joo. Hyvä kuuluu. Anteeksi, mitäs sulle kuuluu? No niin, mites se sun 80 ukkelis? Niin, perintö.
Has he been on the phone this whole time?
Ai että sen. Pistät sitten sivua siitä tulemaan. Joo, just näin.
Trying to hire a Zumba instructor.
Asia, kuuleko puhuttiin sitä mun elämäkertaa?
For the workplace? Hey, I wonder if that comes in.
Vähän väläytellyt.
Yeah, on a Tuesday afternoon you have to go to the team meeting, and then on a Thursday afternoon you've got to go to the team Zumba class. Dougie, it was a pleasure. Have I had my suit delivered? Oh, I have. Right, welcome back everybody.
Niin. Ja sitten
Let's have the suit, that was lovely. Bear, you're... Thank you. Or something?
Alussa oli puhelin, laturi.
Not that you'd ever find out you're getting fired.
Jotain siihen.
Yeah, that decision to take the wrong turn that day in the tractor has been very costly. Right, first job, what's in this can? So when it's colder than that, you're not... Is the rule there to stop people leaving their cars running all night, for example? Would anybody do that? I wonder... I don't know, like, what fuel usage is like for a car on tickover. Azar says ginger beer. Schmidt says boring lemonade. I guess that's kind of the theory. Like, that'd be kind of terrible for the environment if people did that. If your car was going to freeze, so you just left it running all night. Velasquez says fizzy orange. Right, we should probably go to the apartment and sleep. Do you reckon we can survive? 6-4 says Professor Peppy. You might be able to survive. Going on. Yeah, balls to it. You didn't notice while I was on the break. Did I put both batteries in? I did, didn't I? Yeah. God, my short-term memory's rubbish. Let's put them in the back. And then have the radio on. Perfect. Well, I've got the ads. I apologise, everyone. Do ads feel more brutal on Twitch lately than usual? I suppose I shouldn't be asking now when the people that watch this with ads are currently watching ads. Yeah, I saw Bear. Can't hear him, but I saw him in the woods just now. Okay, home. Put one battery on charge and the other in the car, and we'll keep swapping them around maybe. And I need to remember to save when I get home. Apparently even a traffic warden can fine you for it. Is the idea to not have you running the thing overnight, right? So you're not running your engine overnight to keep it warm for the morning, for example. Traffic warden. I suppose you could pull up in the city, right? Where you've not got a block heater. I know they're not needed as much nowadays, but... And just lock the car and leave it running so it stays warm for when you get back after an hour or whatever. So I'm guessing that's when a parking warden would sting you for it. Right, Nazar says ginger beer, Schmidt says boring lemonade, Velasquez says fizzy orange, 6-4 says Professor Peppy. Now the ads are finished. The answer is... the new style ginger beer, by the way. This is the same one I used to drink, but they've changed the packaging, which is a massive tragedy. So good work, Azar. Small guessing window, and I still didn't get my finesse ball. That's the nature of streaming, that though. Not to go too inside baseball. But every time you have to like change a stream or whatever, so you aren't where you should be, even for one day, you see a lot less people for the following stream, and you have to build it back again. It's such a, like this. I don't think I could stream full time. Like it couldn't be my source of income that I relied on to pay the bills. For that reason, imagine. I know there are worse actions to sit and do than this, but it's so volatile. It's good as a hobby, but imagine if... I suppose, though, you can get to a point where it's so ridiculously good income that even if you have a day off and take a 30% pay cut for the next week or month or whatever, like, if you're on enough and you're living within your means, it's fine. But for those people that decide to then like go from it being a hobby to a full-time thing and like quit their job to focus on it, if you're just on that line, that must be right. It feels a bit too volatile to rely on to me. It's not something I talk about too much, Bear, but yeah, this is certainly not the thing I rely on for income. It's a very, very pleasant addition, though, I must admit. It's grand. But imagine if you were relying like heavily on it. No, you could. But if you were relying heavily on it, or solely on it, I think that's when you immediately start like not enjoying the process, right? Because you see it a lot, don't you, where some people get completely like captured by some tiny bit of success that shot their whatever number up, and then suddenly they're trapped in this like audience capture bubble and forced to do the same things over and over and over. That sounds rough. Like, I think you start to realise a bit as you get older, right? That it's not about the moment to moment action of a job. It's about the security it provides, right? So if you've got an incredibly volatile job where every second could get you sacked, but you quite like the thing that you're doing moment to moment, that's not good, is it? But an extremely secure, monotonous job on the other end, or a boring job, or a difficult job. I know I bang on about it, but before I got injured, I was doing, if you was to list some of the like most physically demanding, long shift, difficult jobs, I was doing one of the highest on that list. But because the job was incredibly secure, I never had a single worry. And even though the pay wasn't unbelievable, that security meant that I'd probably enjoy that more than I would if I was to have to rely on this full time. Even though the moment to moment of sitting down and streaming is a joy, right? It's just not secure enough, I don't think. Like, what if one of my true opinions came out?
Voi saatana!
Alright, there we go. And off. Right, we've got the batteries. The car is home. Augur has managed to get himself some quote-unquote victories. So now I need one of these batteries on charge so it can stay on life support, so it doesn't degrade outside of the car. The other one goes in, and then we'll have a sacrificial burn for the third one that's currently in the car and has let me down. Good, we're home. Right, first off, let's have a beer. Second, radio on. Schmitz! Mods, can we get a ban on Schmitz? He's talking gibberish. Sorry, everyone. His views don't represent the views of the Doomhaus. Right, you're on charge. Where did I put the other one? Did I put it down here somewhere? Yeah, you're going in. And next, I need to say a few words, because we're having a funeral. The first car battery that didn't even last a day, or lasted like a day and a half or something. Testing your opinion, Slippers. No, don't worry. I would never say such gibberish as what you've just said. Farewell. 450 marks or whatever it cost to buy one of these things. We paid for you in good faith that you would come through for us and be there for us when we needed you the most. Instead, you went flat and let me down. Fuck that guy. I don't like that sound. It feels like the house is about to burn down. And that goes in, and this should still be the same one from when we put it in the first time. Again, apologies for the crusty frame rate. Apparently I have no option. Lovely. Okay, so I guess we now have the ability to test it again, don't we? Right, chokes out. I'm pumping the throttle. Okay, it's not going to start. Now, is that because the distributor's not lined up right, maybe? Because you still have to do a whole bunch of tuning. I still haven't checked the footage of the moon landing, so I don't believe that ever happened. It certainly did there. And those brave Kerbals never went home to their families. But they will be remembered by those who knew them, and none of the viewers. Okay, I think now, what was it again? It was at 12. Santa, welcome to the stream. That was the Minmus Lander. Look at the frame rate. This is fucked. What is it actually reading at? 22 frames per second I'm getting at the moment. On a fucking 5060. I don't think that, and it's only when I'm in here, for some reason I think the car is the problem. But it makes me worried that, because usually it's fine, it makes me worried. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It makes me worried that there's something missing. Like a part, not missing, but stuck in the floor or something. Something I'm going to have to do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the only thing you crashed was the entire space station when you were supposed to bring it down. You're supposed to destroy it in orbit, and you actually managed to land the least aerodynamic thing. It's the only bit of good piloting you ever did in that playthrough, and you were supposed to crash. I demand the government fly me to the moon for free so I can verify that it exists. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, if the fucking people that believe in a flat Earth get a free trip to the moon to prove it, then I'm going to start believing in a flat Earth. Look at it. What have I done to this game? And this is even with the better frame rate mod on. Heaven forbid what it'd be like without it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, wait, I wasn't supposed to be doing this, was I? I was supposed to be doing the distributor. Ah, well, we'll at least test the upper end if it is. $10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll fly there and leave you there. We don't exist bare, so how are they going to fly me there? They're going to let me play among the stars. I am worried though that a lot of these wires that I've put in actually need bolting. You know, that place up near Wigan. Simple streamer, welcome to the stream. Is it a sausage dispenser, maybe, that what you're missing? They don't actually sell sausages in this game, sadly. Which is strange, really, because people in Finland love sausages. Hang on, I'm staring. Give me a second. None of these cables look like they need wiring apart from the grounding one for some reason. And the one that went from the battery to the underside of the radiator needed a bolt on it as well. Because needing inline bolts on wires is new to me. Would the car not start if the air-fuel ratio would... No, I don't know. I don't think so. Right, back to the distributor. That's what we're going to test next. Look how badly it runs. For the record, everybody, I'm trying fucking everything I can possibly do to get the game not to run like a slideshow. But it feels like some physics object or something stuck somewhere, which is causing it to tank so hard. Because it shouldn't be tanking on my system. The car's not the problem; it's alcohol that's the problem. Wait, do you get... There's the pin on the carb anyway. We know that for now. Right, distributor, that's what I was doing. Bolt up, and then it was down, right? That's gone, what, 8 down. Oh, I pissed, I left the door up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm pumping. Wait. That's oil... Is that oil pressure or oil pressure? No, that's oil pressure. I've got no fucking oil in it. I've also probably got no fuel in it. Is my oil drained out? No. Well, it is Henry, but it's not started yet, right? So it's not settled. Also, these little shout at me if I read any instructions from Pete, so alas. I can't have any help, but... As far as I know, I think it's probably fine. Or it's not looking deadly on startup. So, the rockers aren't clanging or whatever anymore. It has the oil. Fuel level is low. I should have gone and got some more when I was in town, shouldn't I? Piss. What am I missing here? Could it be a wire? So I don't like how the top of the roof goes so green. Could there be a... I don't think there's any wiring that needs doing. Easy Green, good morning. I'm still tinkering. I was worried, wasn't I, about the fuel tank. Finally got the engine in the car in my summer car. Congratulations. It is one of the best feelings. I was worried that the fuel tank does actually need wiring, but I don't know how that would... I mean, I should probably do the wiring for the back, right? Where's the like the little wiring harness in this? Because these aren't wired up all, are they? I might find the fuel tank wiring thing while I'm in the back. So the rear lights are there, but where are they? There. Okay, got it. There's not one on both sides, is there? That one too? No, it's just a bulb. Right, so rear light right to... There should be a harness up here there. Rear light harness connector. Good. And then rear light left to the harness connector. Hello? You need an extra 10 weeks immortal survived without dying. Achievement. Achievements are in the game now. Yeah, it's Monday. Look, I've officially done 10 weeks on my first life without dying. I'm oddly proud of that. So did that wire up both lights? So that's both lights wired. Good. Hang on, how do you get this Steam interface? You can see it, can you? Look. You need an extra challenge. This game is too easy for you. Unlock March the 17th. 10 weeks immortal without dying. Not bad for a first life, right? Am I allowed to be just marginally proud of that? I don't know what other achievements there are, and I kind of don't look. Pop that disc out, lovely. We're all very proud. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Abrupt chat. Chat's just spinning and loading for me now. What have I done? Hello? And now fucking character's falling asleep in the cat. Right, can I, quickly before bed... Is the fuel tank able to be wired somehow? I'm assuming it goes to this back harness. But it shouldn't really affect it, should it? Because the fuel tank's just... Does it reveal too much bear? I was talking to Sothan about whether or not it'd feel sensible to look the achievements up. I don't know. Probably not. Because I might learn a thing or two that I didn't know about the game, but I would be learning it from in-game information, right? It would be a source in-game, not some fucking Google guide or whatever. And it would be information Topless Gun is willing to give the player. And the bonus would be that... I'm talking about just reading the descriptions for the achievements, for those that want to know. The bonus would be that I have a load of like little side quests and stuff to do while we're going. Or maybe we do what we did for the first game and those kind of things. Please don't fall asleep. Those things are something to do at the end of our actual goals. Okay, lovely. What time is it? 1 AM. Tragic. Let's sleep until 8. There are something, yeah, on all achievement setups. Secret ones. So there would always be a little bit of mystery in there. Right? Compromise. You can only look at the even-numbered letters of the achievements and have to guess. You have to guess based on that. A puzzle. Lovely. Right, next morning. Count knowing what does a choke from Google or all in-game information. What's that, sorry, Henry? Yeah, it would basically, like, yeah, Paulie, you're bang on. It would be how I played Minecraft. It's a good point, actually. And that made for a really good playthrough. You have to think about that. Given I've survived 10 fucking weeks in this thing so far. Right, what was I doing? Distribute. That's what we were doing. Wasn't it? No, fuel tank. That's what I was doing. I need to see if I can wire up the fuel tank. So what I am imagining I do is somewhere on the fuel tank, like in the first game, there was a cable that needed to be attached. Now, in my in my mind... Hey. Fuel tank. It's wired. I did it. Does it need a bolt, though? Did I attach the fuel line to the fuel tank? And that's why it's not starting, because it's not getting any fuel. Hang on. I like this process. The thing is the trial and error period is going to extend beyond the engine starting as well, right? Because once I get started, if I've missed something on the suspension, like earlier when I realised that the front links weren't attached properly, the trial and error is not going to be the car won't start. The trial and error is going to be I drive into a ditch at full speed. That does have an inlet. Maybe the fuel wasn't getting in because I didn't have the fuel line attached. Alright, Velasquez, what number's this? Then we'll have a 7. It's a fuel line. Inline fuel line bolt. 9, he says, alright. I've got a 9 in my hand now.
Satana.
Whose idea is it to trust him? All them private messages that Augur sends me, they might actually be right, you know. Not the ones with pictures. God, though. Or should it be a 12, yeah. Salty's 11th redemption of the day. No. That's the 9 we tried. No. Now this is the 9. That was an 8. I swear this was small. Is it a 10? No. Is this even a thing I'm supposed to be adjusting? Alas, it's not 7. It's also not 12. 13? What? 14? You are not that big. You're bullshitting. 15? Am I going stupid, or is there a fucking bolt there wrapped around the fuel line? In the first game, you needed to tighten that. And given that it feels like something is not getting through whenever I turn the ignition, one would assume that this might be the cause. But apparently, I can't fucking change it. Easy Green, good work on 7. Has anybody lost their monstrous stream streak? I'm worried about Monday. See, this is the problem with stream streaks, right? Here I am with important in real life stuff going on, and I'm concerned about people's fucking stream streak. Or is moving streams the challenge for those that want to maintain a high one? Got to be alert. Got to be attentive. So this isn't something I can adjust, right? And I'm doing it with the inline spanners as well. So it can't be a fuel line issue because apparently the fuel line can't be adjusted. But we do now have the fuel. I don't think it'd be no, wait. Is the not function, what's the word? Is the mechanism that tells the car to pump fuel into the engine electric? Because if it is, then this might help. But we are very low on fuel. Possibly even completely out. But we've not had it running, so it should only be supping a bit on start. Alright, I'm going to try again. Wish me luck.
Jumalauta.
Okay. Alright. Distributor. We've tweaked a lot. Doesn't seem to be making a difference. Oil is fine. So that is turned the distributor again. We've got belts on everywhere we need them, right? Do we have a timing belt on under here? It's not snapped and flown off, has it? Is there a timing belt under the... Tell me there is. Yeah, there you can see it. Look. Made in China. Look. It's a genuine chorus group one as well. Do we have the accessory belt on? We do. See, here's the question. The more I start to suffer and struggle to start the frigging thing, the more it might be possible that it's that a component in the engine came out of the magazine broken. Would he do that? You a bolt that should be in? No, you're just attached to this. Okay. My brother orders a lot of car parts and they often usually send a magnet with each order. He's been collecting the magnets trying to fill up the side of his tool cabinet, and with them he's only missing one. What, so there's only space for one more? It's a good collection. Picture and discard, that's a lot of magnets, given he had to order more than one car part on average for each. Holy shit. But they're all so they're all from the same company. Jesus, that's a lot. Fucking hell. Velasquez is trapped in ad hell. Good. Now we can talk about what we really think about it. Officials have to systematically replace one component at a time until you've done them all. Schmidt, I love you, but you've just offered me purgatory as a solution to my problems. That might be possible, though. Velasquez, welcome back. If somebody wants to look at what and isn't in it. Oh, Discord, I see. Thank you, cats. Alright. At least we know that once it was it 12? I need to know. Sorry, we already know that I'm now up to 30 and at least above 10 turns up on each of the valves. This is valve timing, isn't it? So at least 10, 20, 10 and it stops doing the clicking. North of 10, I don't know whether it's likely to make the car run or not, but this might not even be the problem we're trying to address. Just got to find the spot that's anywhere around this thing. Yeah, it's toolbox stuff then, essentially. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is to take it up to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we'll be working it out. Can you still log into Discord and view a public Discord without an account on the browser? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When we first raided in the WoW days, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. People had joined the Discord like twice a week on a completely new account every time. Like temporary browser accounts. Oh, does it just post a link to the Discord upload version? Most of them are Gamer Bay. Gamer Bay? Gamer Bay, we met like 3 years after the WoW Guild, so thank you very much. And he joined it. Actually, Gamer Bay only joined Discord once in 2021, I think it was. And I told him to come back when he's 18. And he said, will do. What a god. The actual culprit for 70 different accounts was Windsor Indy. He had hundreds. I wonder if he's made an account yet. Alright, I suppose we'll just keep trying to start the frigging thing, right? But I'm struggling to think about what I'm missing. Frame rate in here is killing me. Right, next attempt. Come on, be nice to me. Alright. What can we try? There has to be something. I also have the screwdriver out now. Look at this. Look how fucking crisp, crunchy that is. That's terrible. Pat's been referencing it so then. I think you're the one that brought it up in Pat's company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll try and get this. I don't think it matters, as I say, because you need the car to be warmed up to get a proper reading. I don't think it's AFR related. See, that reads with the engine on at 16.5. Can I actually adjust this? Where would it be here? So that doesn't change at all, does it? Assuming this... Look how bad that is. I'm assuming it sits at 16.5 and it will regardless. See, now it's up to 18. Okay. I just want to get everything I know I can adjusted. I mentioned it because somebody mentioned your beautiful UI. See, you've put inverted even you don't believe it's beautiful. Okay, that's a bit lower. You mean spark plug Schmitz? These spark plugs are brand new, so you would assume they're not the issue, but fuck knows. Okay, so that's got the AFR a bit lower. Choke's out. I'm holding so hard not to say anything. Yeah, we've got a lot of extremely good and experienced my summer and winter car players in here. And they're all doing an expert job of acting like they don't even know what the solution is. So, belts are all on. The fact that somebody knows the answer means that it probably isn't a part that needs replacing, right? Would you work that out from there? The rev limiter obviously doesn't need adjusting. The cables are all attached to the starter. All that is true, but that feels unlikely given how it works. Yes, hello. How are we? Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Kuka siellä on?
No, this is
Väärä numero.
Jit and Loppy. Yeah, sorry.
Vittu.
I wish you would call, Balaskis. I need to make some fucking money from you. No, the phone stays quiet. Right, it might just be out of fuel. And I kind of wish I'd gone and collected some fuel while we was going into town before. But we spent most of our time messing about doing bets on the racing, which, frankly, was very good fun. Don't know shit about cars. I'm just here to make you doubt your perception of reality. Guess which song's on the radio right now?
Saatana.
Woo! Wonder how Antaro's friend is doing these days. They haven't called in a while. He'll be a grown-up now. It's Pac-Man's. It's Pac-Man, so then, yeah. Easy Green, good morning. I need to save it. Oh, it's killing. I'm sorry for I can't fucking. I don't know what's harder, getting the car to start or working out why my fucking PC can't run a shitty old Unity game. I mean, there is a chance that the starter's fucked. But it could also be some, like, wiring issue, right? Okay, everything seems to be every wire that looks like it needs to be bolted on is bolted on. The hoses all seem correct. Coolant sorted. Where's that cable go? Spark plugs are all in, as we say. Distributor, I don't know if the. Again, it's hard to know if the distributor timing, because usually the way that I sort of distributor out. I'm assuming we don't need the rocker cover back, this back on. Probably not, right? Excuse me. Physics. Fucking calm down. I will say, for those that know what the problem is, please don't be, when I change it, please don't be like, oh my god, finally. Because oftentimes that impulse really, really gives shit away. wonder if you can wire it up on the hoist and start it. The engine? You'd need fuel to it, wouldn't you, I suppose? In real life, you probably could. But, you know, I'm getting desperate when I'm doing this. So we're up 40 at the moment, aren't we, on the valve timing thing? Yeah, well, that's for the Satsuma, so that's not entirely relevant. But in terms of things that I used to tune for the other, the only thing we haven't done is the wheel alignment. Oh, what is going on? I'm running out of things that I can think it might be. The distributor's not set up perfect. And the distributor, obviously, is probably the key component, I think, in this not working right. Because the distributor is the thing that, like, meets out power to the spark plugs, and the spark plugs need to be timed right, don't they? And given the power they require... Is there something missing? I wonder if the choke's not wired. But then the choke's not... The choke isn't an electrical thing, is it? Even the lever's not... It's not like a... I've not even got it running enough to break it trim, let alone fix it. Could it also be that the throttle pedal's not attached and that kind of stuff? Like everything I'm doing during the starting process, can I confirm that they're all attached and ready? Imagine that I've been, like, the one thing I need to do was feather the throttle. And it was never bolted in the first place. Seems to be alright. Fucking hell, what could it be? It doesn't necessarily have to be a wiring problem either, does it? It might be because it's got barely any petrol in it. It's only got a very tiny amount. I'll have the lights on. I can't remember if I changed anything. Please. For the love of Stubler. Fuck, I'm going to drain the battery, aren't I? Fuel sounds like the next best bet. Trouble is, though, it does have a bit in it. Like, it's got 5% or something. Less, probably. And the fuel tanks... I'm worried about this. That there's something... That bolt on the fuel line... It looks like that needs to be tightened. Because if that bolt's not tightened, then the fuel line... Then the fuel line is not connected to the fuel tank, therefore the fuel from the tank is not getting sent to the engine, and the engine's never going to start without any fuel in it, right? Oh, I'm flustered. I don't know, I've gone through every bolt and I can't find one that would fit it. So, without that being an option, So let's go from the ignition, right? We know the ignition's attached because it's turning over. Then where does the ignition come out? Here? And then down to the starter, which is attached, right? On both ends. That is attached with the red cable. There should be a black cable coming off the bottom, I think. And there's that black cable, but imagine that's it. Fucking hell, I'm probleming now. I'm concerned about wires that need bolts. There is no wires around, is there? Alright, give me a second. I'm going to have to go deal with my rampant alcoholism, which seems to constantly get in the way. I would need beers. I feel like beer does more for my problem now. I don't know if that's been patched, or whether I'm getting to some point where beer is all of a sudden more effective. Would that mean I'm getting over the alcohol? Look. Did you see that? Am I curing myself? For some reason, problem just went down loads faster. And then I put my head under and it just went immediately. That was kind of the question I had. Something like an unscrewed wire stopping it from fundamentally working, or is it just going to come loose when driving? Maybe, yeah. My detox partially in prison, it would make sense. Well, I mean, in prison, I was only there for 2 days, right? So I did have 2 days without alcohol, but I've spent weeks without alcohol before. Does this go down quick? Do you see that? Hang on. Oh, it's daylight though, isn't it? Oh, I want to test this now. How do you increase problem? Salt, right? Alright, I'm going to do this. You ready? Oh, I've got a problem.
I hope you and all the Doomhausers are living y'all best lives and great things come to you all. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Abstractful, welcome to the stream and thank you for 100 bits. Is it St. Patrick's Day today? Is that today? Abstractly appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for 100 bits. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I appreciate that. Abstractly well. I'm suffering at the moment. But I might have just not... Have I dealt with... Look. Have I cured the problem? Have I cured the problem? Alright, I'm going to go save and come back in just in case that's a bug. Either there's been an update or I've just beat my alcoholism somehow. Oh, I'm excited. How's things abstractly? Is everybody well? Sorry, Cass, what were you saying? Like an unscrewed wire that's stopping it from fundamentally working. It's just going to come loose when dry. I don't know. I don't know how the... Like you say, I think... Well, now we're now facing wires that have bolts, right? Which we never had before. So I don't know whether the fail state of not bolting in a wire, like you say, is it going to come loose and disconnect? Or is it going to... Is it just going to flat refuse to react? Yeah, exactly. Is it gonna? Yeah. Is it gonna treat it like it's not wired up if the bolt isn't in? But since when do wires need friggin' bolts? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now you'll run at 60, won't you? Stupid fucking game. Apologies, everyone. This has been apologies, everybody. This has been mostly me staring at a car, so I imagine it's one of the more boring streams we've done. But I really want to figure this out. It's getting to me. You've defeated the problem through moderate alcohol consumption. Well, sort of. But I don't feel like I've been that moderate with it. Unless they've just patched something, so the problem's not that aggressive. I don't know. The reason I'm saving and coming back in is because it might have been a bug as well. But I ate some chips and got myself up to like 80% problem, or whatever it was, like 60% problem, and then fixed it in the tap in seconds. Give me a bit of problem so I can test it. I've only got a tiny bit. Right, I'm going to waste some chips and do it again, look. So, I've not had a beer since logging in. Confirmed? Confirmed. Is this going to go painfully slowly? What am I supposed to learn from that? It got down to like 30%. I could cure it with 30%. I could cure it with water down to 30%. And then it started going as slow as it used to. Maybe there's an invisible percentage number, and anything lower than 100% at the start was alcoholism problem, right? But it's been going down, and we've got it to about 30% now, so I can cure 30 to 100% with water, but that last 30% I need alcohol for. Is that how it's worked this whole time? If that's true, then we're nearing curing problem. Problem, for those that don't know, is my alcoholism. It's a bug, do you think? Hey, the frame rate's better now. Slightly. But it's interesting though, before the relog just a second ago, you could quick cure it to 0, yeah. I don't get that at all. Problem is actually just video game performance. Yeah, you was asking about problem at the start, Augur. It turns out that suddenly I can cure problem way faster. At least up to 30%. I don't know. Right. Cats, as the only person that's given me something to consider. Let's start completely confirming that nothing on here needs a bolt. Wiring-wise. So you're the bolt that goes from the wire that goes from the battery to the ignition. It's the ignition, isn't it? How you described it makes sense. A combination of thirst and alcoholism, where the alcoholism is the threshold somehow. Yeah, and it's currently at 30%.
I really need Apo. Has IT started yet?
Man, you're allowed to go and poo without my engine noise in the background. You realise? Martin, good afternoon. I think I might have cured the problem, Martin, imagine. Holy, I scared the shit out of me then. Maybe the longer I've been in game, the more the frame rate degrades. It's running quite nice now. Not cured it fully, but I seem to be able to get rid of it with just water now, or at least most of it. Right, you're brake lines, are you? But I still can't get the frigging car to start, and I'm actually losing my mind slightly. So these are the only two that need bolts, and those bolts are, as far as I can see, fully in. Let's test. Anybody remember what size bolts these were? Jesus. Balaskis, what size bolts were these? On the ground cable.
Perhaps getting a girlfriend will either solve or create more problems. Go ask Suski out.
I can't. 4 or a 5. It was a 8. You're currently on 0. Dougie, thank you for the bits. She won't talk to me for some reason. Probably because my car's shit and won't start. Alright. It doesn't seem, cats, like there are any other cables that need connecting. Oh, what are you? You a brake line that has not gone in properly yet. Imagine. Stubler. Slamming, I am. Yeah, but it's the new style. For those that don't know, can you remember the classic ginger beer that we all knew and loved from the Doomhaus? This is what it looks like now. Apparently they're chasing like the 11-year-old audience. It's ginger beer, for crying out loud. She's probably put off by your still sucky lifestyle. Improve things. I am, Daz. I was busy doing that. It's you that called me out. I was already doing it. I am devastated, yeah. I have tiny little jolts of happiness that the game takes them from me. Not the game. Well, the game does regularly, but so does Tesco. Ginger beer is a great mixer for problem. It actually is. That's the reason I started drinking ginger beer a lot. No, wait, that was timed. Fuck. But that's a brake line. That was never going to be the problem. Our mother had on her supermarket order, you know when they replace an item with something else? I can't remember what she ordered, but they replaced it with proper Fever Tree ginger beer. I don't think I'd ever drunk it at that point, and we were around visiting hers, and she couldn't palm it off on anybody but me. And I actually really liked it, so I started buying it for the street. But they're going after the alcoholic demographic, so they have to make the text on the can really big, so when you're delirious, you're paralytic, you can read it easier. Slamming them back with kids' decor is not the same. Yeah. No. Oh, they're aiming it at the adult cartoon and watching audience. This is going to kill me. What if I'm like 3 months at working out why the car's not starting? I need to go to town, don't I, get more petrol, but I don't want to. I feel like that would be weakness. Okay, we've turned him a bit further.
Have you tried turning the key in the ignition Doomhausivot?
I was about to say, if the car starts now, Martin, you can have 5 points. You can have 5 marbles. But for the first time, I'm not even getting electrical current to the... I was not genuinely going to give you 5 marbles if you started then after being so sassy. Feck. Have I burned this battery already? Please say it ain't so. Yeah, it's not even sparking. Shit. I need to get that back, don't I? But we'll put the new one in for now. Now I don't even know which one's the...
You are very good at this game.
I think that's the flat one. Because it's trying to put full power in it. Yeah, alright. Okay, we worked it out, Why are the fucking things bounce so much? Why is the grill where? Sorry, Dougie? Here. And heater, do you mean the radiator? Another socket for this one, it's an 8. This guy. In fact, does it spark if I... Why does it not spark then? What the fuck was that? What's happened? I break the radio in the tractor.
Satan.
Oh. Okay. Come on, chokes out. New battery. Pumping the throttle. No, I'm not pumping the throttle because I'm not even in the fucking seat.
Jumalauta.
Come on, please. Aye. Yeah, I think I might have to go to town and get some more friggin' fuel. Turn off, you bitch. Turn off. There's gotta be. It feels like a wiring issue. Pour some gas down the cab. That's what my dad said they used to do back in the day when it was cold. Well, that in this game would be adjusting the ratio, but it's hard to adjust the ratio until the engine's started. I tell you one thing I'm going to try. No, there's no point, is it? I said I was going to say I was going to try taking the starter off. What I need to accept is there is a chance that one of the components I bought from the classified magazine arrived so broken that it can't work. But I don't know what part that is. As I say, yeah, I've got like 5% of a tank of fuel in it. I don't know, Dougie, but it might be able to. I don't know whether I'd have to go and get alternatives. Let's check if I'm on camera properly. I'd have to go and get alternatives from Alcarion. Like brand new versions of the starter, of the alternator, of the fuel pump, water pump. Fuel pump could be an issue. And I don't know why, because there's 2 bolts to the positive on the battery, but only 1 to the negative. It's making me nervous. But the battery is going to the radiator, right? Is this the radiator? It isn't, is it? That's not a bolt for the radiator. That's a bolt into... Is that for the lights? Does that go to the side of the radiator? It doesn't, does it? That attaches to the... That attaches to the chassis. So is the radiator not attached? does bullet mean, Velasquez? Not the thing you put in the gun, I'm sure. Oh, you got blind lady when you open the radiator in my car. Like I said, Dougie, I've been doing the equivalent of that in this game, which is tweaking the air fuel ratio in the cab. I'm sure the starter's wired up right there. There needs to be 2 cables to the starter. Okay, let's try that next. I'm going to have to just sit and think of anything that might help here. Listen, if we worked out Kerbal, we can work this out, right? For those that are wondering, I built the car in the first game using this. This is for the Satsuma, not for the Rivet. But because I used that was the only thing I used. I didn't use anything chat for help or anything. But because I used that, I never quite felt like I'd done any of it myself and actually beat it properly. So in this game, I'm committing. No choke. I think even with no choke, I think even in the middle of summer, you need the choke a little bit when you start an engine, right? And by the way, when I say no help from chat, I mean no help from people that know the answer. So this is with no choke, Dougie. And when I say no help, I mean fucking no help. Right, let's have the starter off. Or at least detached at the back. Right side, mini whelps. It's not mini though, is it? It's many, yeah. Right side, many whelps. How do you even figure out? It's trial and error. Velasquez, all trial and error. Right. Is there now a way to wire in the starter? So battery positive to the starter, maybe. Because I swear the starter had positive and negative. But was the back of the starter technically a ground for the battery? You know what I mean? Like, was the wire just going to the block? Come on, Martin, spew your idea, big boobs. But we have a grounding wire in this, don't we? The hell's happened to the texture on that? But that is the grounding wire that goes to the block, right? I do, Velasquez, yeah, but I don't really know much about repairs. Starters are the grounding part of the car. Is that? But I actually think this is a grounding bolt as well, because that just bolts into the chassis. So you learn anything new in the game that helps you actually significantly, yeah.
Trapped my Willy when iputti plug-in T-bat.
Trim's There's a reason when Ronja said trapped. That sounded adorable. But then it's in context of Trim's Willy. Which is more cute than adorable. Yes, Santi is Velasquez, yeah. Velasquez. Certified polo mechanic. The Mint. Do you know what I think it's time to do while we're struggling? It's time to Bollard kiss more like who got him? Can you change your name? I mean, technically he is Auntie everywhere, but we just know him as that name. We should actually probably start calling you. Is this not your real name, is it, that we refer to you as? And you've changed away from it so as not to have your real name everywhere. We just get stuck on name. It is? Would you prefer if we called you Auntie? Because I'm more than willing to. I mean, Auntie works. We can switch to that. Alright. Yeah, but if you changed away from your actual name. We'll call you Auntie, that works. Mina, welcome to the stream. Mina, I can't get this fucking car to work. It's killing me. Started doing Auntie anyway because it's just so much shorter. We're going to have to learn to differentiate between Auntie and Azzy in golf. Mina, good afternoon. By the way, everybody, Fall Guys. 9 Turtle. Auntie short for Auntie Trianon. He just wants Augur in the same post, the same yellow pages. You're so funny about it. Has anyone told you before? Yeah. Fall Guys tonight. Bang. Augur and Auntie are currently racing for the top spot for the most crowns of the year. And the title that comes with it. I'm actually stumped here, and I'm starting to now... Martin, you just can't go searching for nibbles. You should be on Twitter with that behaviour. When I made my Twitch account, I didn't have Auntie as a name. I started using it after I started roleplaying on San Andreas. Oh. We are meaning, yeah, a bit like we did for another person that was in here before. If they've changed it turns out he's changed his name away from his actual real name that he doesn't want on the internet anymore. So, in this instance, it makes sense. Whereas Mazak, who changes his name on Twitch more than he changes his sodded underpants, is going to be Mazak forever, because that's nothing to do with his name. We make one exception to the rule. Right. I need to sleep. What are we going to... like? This is going to take some serious working out. Although, check this out, everybody. I think I've cured problem. I've not had a beer all day. Watch. And then it should stop about now and go down slowly. So, it seems to be that problem fills up the thirst meter, but the more of the thirst meter or the shorter the thirst meter must be based on your alcohol consumption. So while I've carefully been working it down by only having like 2 beers a day, I think it's slowly been trickling down. That's good news. I was so confused who Auntie was earlier. You know what? I'm moving over to Discord right now. I'm going to change that stupid bitch's name to Auntie. Because when you joined, I was like, oh, can we still call you the old name? Because that's just what we're used to. And you was really polite with it. He was like, yes. I didn't realise we were doing it to your actual name. Maybe having my full government on Twitch. We'll be in TeamSpeak with some lad trying to play my character was named Antonio, just for short. It started saying Auntie, and it stuck. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Alright, it will never be uttered ever again in the Doomhaus. And in fact, we'll ban anybody that tries it, especially all. Yeah, it'll take, like Mina says, it'll take like a week and nobody will remember you wherever anyone else. Lovely. Right, let's go to sleep. Whatever's easy. Yeah, but we're kind of around these parts. We're like if somebody's chosen anonymity, that's important, I think, to us, right? Especially just don't be like Mazza. All right, I'm happy with problem almost being done. It could be salty, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know now whether it's a part that's broken. Before I was Martin DM, I was your full surname, which I realised was a silly idea. Yeah, the reason we call the guy in the shop in this game, right, is because it was named after somebody that used their full name as their Twitch account, and then when he turned away from using his full name, I just absolutely mangled it. Yeah, that's true. Trim knows somebody that put their surname on the internet once. And Mina's surname is Lurker, of course. Right, I suppose that's us for today. It still won't start. I am suspecting a wiring issue of some sort, but I don't know what. First job tomorrow, we'll go get some more fuel. Surname is clearly Turtle. We'll go get some more fuel and we'll make sure we're starting it with at least a full tank. They were mocking the character's voice and I just thought, oh, that sounds like... Yeah, no. The whole reason we started naming characters in the first place is because Slop said it looks like him. Accidentally doxed a very common surname in Denmark. Turtle, you mean? Or are you not referring to what Augur has said? Right. You know what? Tomorrow we'll get fuel and we'll keep banging our head against this. Although the game is running a lot smoother now. So maybe if we start having problems like that in the future, I just need to log out. I thought you were saying Turtle is a very common surname. And that was the reason we started naming characters after Doomhaus, Pete. Right, that's going to do it for today, though. Thank you all for joining. I was a tiny bit early, but I suppose we'll just go sit and smoke in the kitchen and get all sad. It's all the bullshitting over your bullshit, Mina. Augur is short for August Burns Red. He's the lead singer of that shitty fucking metalcore band. Suppose we'll just sit and watch telly with our remaining 60 seconds. Lovely. You did me on that with your full fucking name. On what? Only realised recently that Instagram links dox you with your Facebook name. Oh yeah, that's true. Anybody thinking of sharing a link on Instagram into a place where you don't want your name being revealed, if you link it... So Martin linked something on Instagram and it came up saying follow Martin's full fucking name for more. So, like, imagine linking something on YouTube, it comes up with a link to your fucking YouTube account in the link. That's what Instagram does. Is that a new advert?
Blue line ja silver line.
New oil advert. I'm only a little terrified about what Augur's talking about right now.
37, grillipekoni 35,
kananhamburgerain
30, vegehamburgerain 32.
Maybe message her about this in private, Augur, just in case it's something she'd like to know about. Yeah, that's done from there. Right. Good shit. I love you all. Thank you all for joining. I will see you all tomorrow for more. Has that been a zero? Have we just done a zero progress stream? No, because I think I've cured a problem. What else have I done? I've also tried a whole bunch more of the Valve time-ins. We invented a whole new game about guessing on the ice racing. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. I made it just in time for the end stream ads before Marbles. No. This one a zero. This one a zero progress stream. No. Shaggy Dan, good morning. Are you well? Thank you all for joining. I'll be back tomorrow. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I will be back for more My Winter Car until we figure this out. I'm 150 hours into this game right now, and I'm just about to, it feels like, crack starting the car, although we've hit a bit of a roadblock. Everybody, we need to put our minds together tomorrow. I apologise, everybody, for missing yesterday's stream. Is it something we should all know about, Mida? But we're here now. There's no reason to miss streams. We're good. I'll see you tomorrow for more. For now, however, for those that weren't in the stream on Sunday, the Greens have won 6 points in a row. Kitten sends me on the toilet memes over social media. Imagine though, that means that when Kitten's sending you those, she's got her knob out. There you go now, Martin, you're a dealer. Right, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's marbles to determine who gets the golden name instead of all this green and orange nonsense, then you must be in the Discord, you must know the password, you must type the password, that will get you a marble, and if your marble wins, you get the person of the century of the day. By the way, Fall Guys in 3 hours. Everybody's invited. Deal? Deal. Fall Guys in 3 hours. Bang. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... $41. Alright. Streams are usually quiet after I've missed one, so let's go 15 marbles for today. Also, Velasquez is looking for people to launch a 4-man Stardew World. Right, we have Martin for the Greens, Trim for the Greens, Azar for the Greens, Sothan for the Greens, Polar for the Greens, Cats for the Greens, Satan for the Oranges, Lundios, welcome to the stream, hello, for the Greens, Mina for the Oranges, Easy Green for the Greens, Bear for the Greens, Dougie for the Greens, Schmitz for the Oranges, Auger for the Greens, Salty for the Oranges, Anti for the... Ooh, fuck. Actually, I deleted Salty then. Salty for the Oranges, Anti for the Oranges, Tag Slack, welcome to the stream, for the Oranges, Alcarion for the Oranges, 6-4 for the Greens, Azzy for the Oranges, and Shaggy Dan for the Oranges. More than I thought, actually. Usually a hemorrhage people for missing one stream. Are you all down? 21 marbles enter the race. First person to begin with we have Martin, Trim, Azar, Sothan, Polar, Cat, Satan, Lundios, Mina, Easy Green, Bear, Dougie, Schmitz, Auger, Salty, Anti, Tagslack, Alcarion, 6-4, Azzy, and Shaggy Dan. 9 oranges and 12 greens. That's not bad. Can the oranges win this and go back in the lead? Or are the greens going to keep us at arm's length again? This could be the Orange's 7th point in a row. Auger says 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Speedrun is the name of the level. 21 marbles enter. Gold name to the winner. Oranges have the advantage. Auger is in the lead by 2 points. Cats and Siddles need 2 more to catch him. He will remain at the top of the league today, but I'm sure there are a lot of people in here that would like to secure their Eurovision qualification marbles. Good luck, everybody. Gold name to the winner, person of the century of the day, and whoever wins this puts their team in the lead as we enter probably... We're creeping towards the second quarter of the year, eh? I mean, we did say this is the year of Alcarion. Kitten obviously can't watch right now because she's having a baby, but she's the big Alcarion cheerleader for this year. Hell, I'll be happy if I can even make the Worm Olympics. You got this, Bear. Velasquez is out, sorry. Anti is out early. Trim in second, 6-4 third, Auger 4th, Lundios 5th. Anti is in the lead at the moment with what looks to be 7 greens behind him. If it's not you, it's not happening. Look at me go. You better go all the way though, because if you don't, there's greens behind you that will. Can we have an orange helping? There's Mina and Shaggy Dan and everybody at the back. You got knocked this way. It's not the Worm Cup this year. Oh yeah, there's a World Cup in summer, everybody, don't forget. That's true, actually. I forgot about that tax. That everybody, you need to... Trim fell behind. I mean, it's him in front on his own. He's going to have a flawless run. Yeah, there's a World Cup to qualify this year where we'll be doing the same as we do for Eurovision. We'll be splitting everybody into countries. And you get 5 points if yours comes first, 2 points if yours comes second. And depending on if they do the third place game. 5 if you come first, 3 points if you come second. Hang on. Come on, you've got to get this, Balaskis. Because they're going to get somebody out of all of these that gets the hit just right. It's you! It's you! Seven greens behind him. Alcarion was the only orange. There was the next orange in 9th. The greens flooded, but it couldn't be. Auntie is your person of the century of the day. The oranges get their 38th point and are now in the lead. The few beat the many, and we have a new person of the century of the day. Azzy, and it's happening. Auntie, congratulations. Azzy, actually, the crown comes off, confusingly. You are gilded. Congratulations. Sothan tumbled down. New identity, new look. He's going to roll a 4,000 now. Auntie first, then Katz, Lundios, Auger, Azar, Martin, 6-4, and Easy Green all failed to catch him. And Sothan was the only death. Absolutely chopped. But without further ado, this, and this. Fall Guys in 3 hours, everybody. Fall Guys in 3 hours. Deal? Bang. Everybody's welcome. Room for all. That's going to do it for now. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll be doing more tinkering. And it'll be normal time. Everything's as normal now until the end of the week. Lovely. Balaskis. Oh, dear. Auntie, congratulations on your first point of 2026. Orange's good work being in the lead. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. As always, keep an eye out for Cheeky and Chrisman and Shrill and 6-4 and Chaz and Alcarion and everybody else that streams in this awful place that might be live or might be live later. Enjoy your evenings if you're not playing Fall Guys with us. If you are playing Fall Guys with us, I'm sorry. But for now, that is it for me. That name will never be spoken in the Doomhaus again. Shut your stupid fucking mouth. Schmitz, Auger, Auntie, Martin, Easy Green, Cats, Tag Slack, Bear, and everybody else that's been here today. Good work, Oranges. Good work, Auntie. But the final word for today is this. Engine impotence. Why?